Okay. Testing 1, 2. This will be a test, I guess. And then eventually episode 1. Yeah. This is Doki Doki Literature Club. Hello. Welcome. And I'm gonna work on the thumbnail later, I suppose. Some other point. My name. Does this guy have a canon name? Let's call him Joe. Like average Joe. Nah? Okay, I'll put my name. Haha. Cause that's smart. Right? Literature Club. Main guy name. Oh, okay, I mean, let's see. He doesn't, it seems like he doesn't have a canon name. Okay. I guess I'll just use my name. 'Cause why not? What happened to my, I remember okay. I remember starting a file before, but I guess it took away that. Oh wait, oh maybe it's. Oh no, yeah, they took it away. What? Okay, whatever. We starting over. I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori. Sayori. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. I'm just gonna. As fun as music is, it's a bit loud in my ear. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I'm not gonna voice it. Oh, yeah, you overslept again. Look at that. Because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, that's me. Oh my god. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. I wonder if it has this scrolling. Nope, okay. Sometimes in visual novels, when you flick the wheel, it lets you go back the dialogue. Whatever. That's probably how that went. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Did I? Whatever you say. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. I almost said outcome. Oh man, am I dyslexic? Questions for later. I think I am. A club. And I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. No, I didn't. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. She likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Skills before college, I'll have you know. I totally had skills before college. Nope. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Or maybe it should be delivered. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Red flag! The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some of the clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Sayori? She must have come into the classroom where I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Okay. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Encouragement for what? No what? Oh, I could come join your club. Okay. There's no way I'm going to your club. That's how that went like. She's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Nope. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I'm lactose intolerant, so... Don't make promises you can't keep. Or maybe a little less harsh. Don't make promises you can't keep. Or something, I don't know. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. This bitch. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? I called her a bitch. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm just gonna, just in case. And, the music is a bit overwhelming. Skip unseen text after choices. Why would I want that? Whatever. Maybe a little bit more. Return. Okay. Do. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Oh. It's a girl. I wonder if it's gonna be a harem anime. I mean, what? Haha. Oh, does she? Yes, I'm a boy. Hello. What? Do I know you? I mean, okay. For all intents and purposes, Chris doesn't know her, but I, Chris the player, totally know her. I do. Oh, that was me responding to, the thing. My friends chat. My friends and family chat. Yeah, ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of full disclosure, I played a little bit of the opening of this, not enough to totally get used to the dialogue. Not that it's bad, but this dude is typical, like, seeking to be protagonist of a harem, even though he doesn't want to admit it. What am I looking at? Sorry. So her name's Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. Ah! Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Natsuki, full of energy. Okay. Yuri, the smartest. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. Do I? Monika smiles sweetly. Okay, we do. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. But all that's gonna change, because, you know, protagonist. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Whoa, did I add a word? I almost said. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sai. What about in the middle of? Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sai. Okay, that makes sense. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. No, I'm not. Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Very, very cute. I didn't either. Of course, I didn't know her until just now. Sayori grabs him first, then Monika. I follow. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Okay, cool. I was just testing to see if the sound was going through. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Oh, it's an anime line. She's a tsundere. I thought you technically did, since Sayori said. Oh. But Baka. It's not like I like you or anything. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Oh, do they? I guess. Oh, is she? Insulted, Yuri looks away. She's probably my favorite. And I think she default has to be everyone's favorite. I don't know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Who's to say? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... It's 'cause all the cute girl... I mean, what? For everyone, she said. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Was she? That's interesting lore. Haha, well, you know. To be honest, okay. Okay. Yep, literature. I like Hyoka. Hyoka had a great literature club. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. I could put it that way. I see. I see. Soka. Soka. I wonder if there's like a voiced version where people have voices for these four. I'd play that. That'd be fun. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. I think maybe there's like a fan mod edit or something, but it's probably not gonna be on Steam, so I'd have to like mod it. But then messing with the files of the game, don't you have to go to the files of the... Yeah, I'm ahead of myself. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. No, I'm sorry, just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Manga? Horror novels? Sci-fi novels? Fantasy? Harry Potter! Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Webtoons. Unordinary. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Nope. Not right now, anyway. Well, that can change. Or, well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Sexily like. Just kidding. Deep and complex fantasy worlds. Harry Potter! PJO. Yeah? Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Do tell. Ah! Soka. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Okay. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I think that's gonna be very key to this playthrough. Just gonna... Ah, you hate horror, you say. Well, that's too bad. I mean, what? Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. What? 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 What do you mean? Why is that? Well, I just... What? What did I do? Bitch. Just kidding. I don't know. Ugh, soon there it is. No judgment, I guess. Working on a poem called... Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I couldn't pronounce it. Natsuki. I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Natsuki averts her eyes. I wouldn't like them, or like the general you wouldn't like them? Ah, not a very confident writer yet? Do you? I see. She kind of seems like someone who has writing experience. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Did you? We all sat in silence for a moment. Oh god, she's gonna make that an assignment, isn't she? Okay. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! This bitch. Plus now we have a new member. Oh, I never said yes. Strengthen the bond of... Isn't that right, Chris? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Oh, because they're all doing the anime eye thing. Oh, what? Whatever, okay. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. Oh my god. Humph. Shut the fuck up. What? What? I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Yeah, I could have my own harem experience, you know? They're all gonna fight over me and someone's gonna die. I'm ahead of myself. Right. Okay, fine. Fuck it. I'm in. I like the anime Hyoka. If it's gonna be like that, then we in it, right? It's like Hyoka, right? One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh yeah, she's so happy. She wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. How does that work? Whatever, I'm not gonna... Hey! Hyoka's great, dude. I'm responding to my chat. I should have it set up where I maybe have the chat like right here. Cover her fucking face. I'm kidding. I don't hate her, I'm just... She just happened to be right there. I did really just come for the cupcakes, though. Thanks, I guess. Can we? Kinda got pressured. Peer pressured. Monika looks over at me once more. Okay. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Do I? Right. We never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Is this the only music track throughout? The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. They're all off to the side, and she's... you already... okay. Will I be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. You know, like you would in a visual novel. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Do I get to write my own? Is it scripted? I don't think I ever got this far. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Notice how Monica is not an option. Expect a lot more of it. Thanks. Well, what's the words for Yuri? Because yes, I know what happens to all of them. Singularly, specifically. But I like Yuri the most. Nah, you're good, man. Thanks, though. Helpful. Well, Bubbles is her, Anger is her, Uncanny and Captive, Vitality and Marshmallow? Marshmallow. What? Oh, no! Grief. Oh, wait, that's her? No! Incapable. Shame. Oh, no, that's her. Oh, God. Tears. Oh, that's her again? Misfortune. Oh, no, that's her again. Clumsy. Get out of here! Frightening. Okay, there we go. Graveyard. Hair. Ugh! Depression. What? It's more just who gets the most from it. You don't say. Okay. Dark. Ugh! No. But I don't like her. I think out of all of them, I dislike Sayori the most. I don't know. It's just something about her. She's too bubble. I don't want... Okay. Intellectual. There we go. Analysis. Poof. Oh, God. Anxiety. Puppy! That was for me. That one was for me. Swimsuit. Oh, no! Heaven sent. Misery. Oh, no! Fear. Oh, no! Oh, hi again, Monica. Glad to see you didn't run away from me. I'm mirroring your words. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, well, you know, I got tricked into joining, so... What? What did I do to you? I didn't. I was perfectly fine going home. Yeah, she's right. You're right. That's pretty accurate. I don't. She does? Well, then I'm in. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Is it? I'm gonna save here, just in case. Yeah, I know, multiple slots, but swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Worries harder. That's accurate. Do we live right next door? Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? That's what that sounds like. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, are you? Yeah, we can. Sayori, you're putting me on the spot? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Did she? Me? Is shy. What is it? I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Is this an invitation? This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Enunciate. I will. Thank you. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. I bet that's how all club meetings go. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Is that her manga her manga stash in the closet? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Oh, it doesn't give me a choice? Okay. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika. Oh. Festival. What can a literature club do about a festival? Everyone, dress as your favorite book. I'm gonna turn on a fan. Hopefully it doesn't pick up on the mic. It doesn't. Unless y'all dress up in literature-related outfits. One of you should dress up as the chick from Scarlet Letter. What was her name? Hester Prynne, or something. Hester Court. Hester, I think it's Hester Prynne. Whatever. Put an A on your chest for adultery, and people can stone you like it's the old times. Have it interactive, you know? People like interactive things, right? What's this? She's taking this very seriously. I know it said really, but I felt better with emphasis. It's rare to see her deliberating like this. Food. Oh my god. Really? Would she? You didn't even ask. she is a tsundere. But you're not even the one making it. Cupcakes it is then. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it might be like to see the world through her eyes. Too close. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Yo, personal space, man. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, what? Why? Well, we weren't doing anything. Does our school have a napping club? That's none of your business. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. She's scary like that. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? I knew it. Nope. Can't? Look, it's written all over you. She glances around at herself. Not literally. Well, I mean, she looks okay to me. Your hair sticking out all around here. Where? What, that? That's normal. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. That's hecka rude! Just touching her without permission, but then I guess they have that camaraderie. I won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look, your bro isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right where? I don't see it. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care much about that. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Yeah? Oh wait, no, this blazer. Is it mandatory? Wow! Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? It is super mean, sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Yeah. Too close. What did she say? Oh. Hehe, right. Yeah, maybe. Maybe in-game grade. What is? What's so funny? What things? You make me feel weird about it. Fucker. Close? Sure. I guess. Will it? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? I see. She got bigger boobies. If you ever buttoned it, you have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? There it is. Oh no. Sorry, I got a text message. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Ah. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. Okay. Sorry, my girlfriend lost her slide. Her slide. One to her pair of slide. She lost one slipper. And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Me? I don't want to. Hinting. Yeah, it's cringy more than embarrassing. But I guess those are the same. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. No promises. Then he immediately promises. I guess so, huh? Nope. You're doing it again. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Eh? Ah, sharing the poems. Oh, yeah. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Did I? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Coughing. She can't wait, guys! Do you hear that? She can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Ooh, the confidence! I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I'll show it to Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. I'm not biased at all. She stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Did you? It's fine, don't force yourself. Yep. Why do you ask? Ah, so it's that bad. Did I? Yeah, you did. You yelled. I'm just kidding. She buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a little while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? What were you saying? Ah. I know this visual novel is a parody of visual novels, but that's actually solid. That's actually solid. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. This is actually sound advice. Thanks. She seems like she'd be a little biased. Biased? How? Well, if it's not about manga or cupcakes, then get out of here, right? Ooh, she has it out for Natsuki, doesn't she? It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I fuck her back. What? I mean flicker, haha. What? Oh, I plan on it. I wasn't thinking that at all. Oh, thanks, Kaya. It took me a long time to read because I'm showing my friends that I can read out loud. You know, like a grade school level. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting... I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Not at all. Make Natsuki swole. Okay, thank you. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Mild? Are you into ghosts, Yuri? It's not, but it said... Whatever. I must have totally missed the point. I did. Well, no, I read it with feeling. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Fine. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm just kidding. I could be an announcer from the 50s. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'd probably get chased out of town. Because I'm colored. That's impressive. Aw, shucks. It makes me happy that it makes you happy. Thanks. Thanks for your belief in me. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. No, I'm counting on you. Don't cut yourself. You know what I'm saying? Haha, I'm saving you for last. Scary bitch. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I gave her a lisp. What? You didn't even look at it. I didn't. There wasn't text saying I handed it to you. Yeah. She's overreacting. I'm calling it. I'm just gonna save here real quick. I'll save here. Cause shut up. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Is it picking up the clicks, by the way? I don't know. Like the clicking noises? I don't know if my mic is that. Oh, maybe it is. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Wait, what? I didn't even talk to Natsuki yet. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Oh, do you? Can I read my poem? I haven't even read my poem. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. It wasn't about you! Oh, there we go. Okay, reconnection successful. Is the stream up again? Okay, cool. Okay. It says it's reconnected. Buffski is a delight. Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. Wait, okay. He sent a picture to... I'm sure you people have seen Buffski. I don't need to. Whatever. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. I don't know how to phrase that. I don't know how to say that. Like... Oh. There. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. But I am! I just want to go home and play Fire Emblem. I finished Lovecraft Country, so I can't do that, can I, Sayori? I can go listen to Dune. I think it's ready for me to be downloaded. Thanks. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. We are best friends. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Sure. Let's read your poem. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Click. Okay. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? She totally did! Yeah. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Well, at least that makes me feel better about myself. No, not a little better. A lot, just better. Makes me feel better. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. It sounds just like you. Yeah, especially that last line. Oh, did you? Even though you were late to school? I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. What? What? That said Monica's the best. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, it begins, right? It said Monica's the best. Just waiting. Beep. Yes?
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you, Baka.
That's what she sounds like.
Well, that's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad.
Who's a good voice for this trick? Maybe put Jeremy Lee, but really, really tsundere-ing it up. Like Mei from Fire Emblem Echoes. Although she's not really tsundere, she's more just feisty. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. No, I don't. That's violence and harassment. I'm gonna tell the teacher. Don't all clubs have a designated teacher? Who's ours? I won't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's pretty profound. The last two lines are pretty profound. People can try, but that's about it. No, I wasn't. What? You fucker. Traitor. My in-game me is such a traitor, I swear to God. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? It does. They make us learn cursive in grade school because that's the only type of writing that they'll expect in the real world, don't you know? But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, I understand. I see. Oh, so you're a pro, are you? Oh, what? You're the youngest one? No, I thought Yuri was the youngest one. I decided to humor her with that last comment. The in-game comment, I'm sure. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I read next? Can I skip it? She's the only one standing directly in my direction. Yeah. Club activities, huh? She's gonna give me her personal phone number, huh? So like I can message her like at 2 a.m. being like, hey, I have ideas for this. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Is that so? Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Oh, do tell. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Ahaha. Sure. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Wait, sorry, it's because I have to sound confident. Okay. I read fast, I'm sorry. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Okay. It couldn't have been me. See the direction and the direction the spackle. Okay. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side... Oh my god! No! This is totally a peephole! This bitch crazy. It's freeform. I wonder how fast the auto goes. Too slow for my taste. I see. What was the inspiration behind this one? Okay, I'll just... okay. Epiphany, huh? Epiphany, is that what we call it? Is that what we call drilling to someone's home? She drilled a hole into some guy's home, huh? And that some guy probably me. That's how this is gonna go. Anyway. Monica's writing tip of the day. Everyone write this down, okay? Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Let's save that so everyone knows. Try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink or blood. What? What? Move your hand, go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Welcome, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. I can read her thoughts! Oh no, she whispered that, okay.
Oh, it's nothing.
Bitch. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Oh. Is there symbolism? Nah, hers was pretty profound at the end. What? Wait. Well, just the last line. Last two lines. Give her points, she's trying. Words. She said, "Catch these hands, midget." Oh, I can't say midget, can I? Whatever. Catch these hands, midget. I did. Is she? What? What's happening? Someone stop this. What? If you take out the comma, it's I don't like fighting guys. Like Street Fighter. Get it? Okay. She should play Skullgirls. Anyway. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Yes? No, what? You whatever. I mean, you did have that comment of catch these hands. I don't agree with you, man. I don't. It's not like I know anything about writing. I agree with... What? But... Oh, okay. Because I totally... Fuck this game. I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. Wait, did it not matter who I chose? It's just gonna choose this? I feel like it. I feel like the element of choice is an illusion, and it's all just gonna be Mass Effect 3. And I'm just kidding. I haven't finished that game. I don't get to make that joke. Fake fan. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. No, I'm not. Ooh, shit. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. I don't. Game me can. I don't. Sometimes when no one asked you. So she doesn't need to. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it. Yeah, now that's a bit much. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone did. I don't think any less of you. It's nothing. Huh? Oh, about the boobs? Good idea. Making it for more than one person, okay? She's still facing just me. Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. What, the experience of making poems? Okay, me. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Will we? And maybe you learned something from your friends too. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Wait, what? We're doing this? Oh, wait, no, okay. Yeah, she said that. I glossed over it because I'm trying to progress. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Ah, what? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. About what happened earlier. You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? Really? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. And save. Just in case. She's lying. That depresses her the most, I bet. That's... She's gonna hang herself soon. I mean, what? I'm getting ahead of myself. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Wait, what? What am I talking about? I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Alright, empty. Oh shit, that's her. Okay, what are the words for... I could look this up. Ah, shit. Secretive. Graveyard. Ambient. Unrequited. Oh shit! Raindrops. Papa. Oh, okay. I just wanted to click that just to see. A tone. Milk. Milk. That's gonna be her, isn't it? Okay. Grief. No wait, no crap. That's her again. I forgot. I did that last time. Breathe. Broken. No, that's her. Fuck. I knew that. Disoriented. Wrath. Incongruent. Uncanny. Explode. Lust. Shit. Frightening. Rain cloud. Okay, I think it's between the both of them. I'm gonna say I should have saved before that. Like before the whole choosing the words. I don't know. Easy chaotic, yeah, easy chaotic horny. Yep, yeah, oh my god. This guy just can't keep it in. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got the whole day passes, really? Like, what happened at lunch? I didn't get to hang out with, what are my friends' names? Hiro-kun and Tatsumi-chan. I didn't get to hang out with them. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Still? It's the third time. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Are you? No thanks. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall. Yeah, that's why. She wanted me to buy her fucking snacks. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack. You would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. You're always hungry. That's how that should have been said. And so that leaves the only one option. I burped. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. You were, though. I agree wholeheartedly. Why should I have to spend my hard-earned allowance? No, she doesn't. This depresses her. She's gonna kill herself. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. Ah, there it is. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh! Oh, I thought someone just open palmed right in the face. But it's kindness. It's a cookie from Natsuki. Retribution, dumbass. Good one. That's the first time I agreed with one of your actions. Did you hear that smack, though? That was so satisfying. It was like a... just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. That's what she sounds like. She suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. Oh, it's poison! She poisoned her! Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, it is just one cookie. Calm down. It's like you're overcompensating. Hint, hint. I know the audience knows. No, she's not. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Haha! Yuri and I laughed as well. Where is Monica? Guys, where is Monica? Suddenly, the door swings open. Ah, there you are. What were you doing? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. That's not, Monica quizzically glances at me. What? See? Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah. Study hall. Did you really? What? I didn't say anything. That sounds so cool. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. I see. In that case, best of luck. Not really. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. It's one cookie! How is it surprising? Whatever. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki have disappeared into the closet. Does she hang there or is her manga in there? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book it looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. That's the book you gave me, right? I'm just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, I see. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Oh, really? Is that so? What's it about, anyway? The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. Girl in high school moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. Okay. Targeted by people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Oh my god. Her life is in danger. She needs to desperately choose who to trust. That actually sounds... Most of her relationships in her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. No, I am. I don't know if in-game Chris is, though. No, it's not that. Oh. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Cool trivia. Portrait of Markov is implied in the game code to be a future horror title, but... Oh, that's dope! They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, huh? Okay. When you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be naive. One-sided cap. Just a tad. It's okay, though. It's engaging. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. This problem of rambling about things you're passionate about, isn't that everybody? I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ooh, smooth. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Oh! Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Oh, there it is. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against hers, then hold my book more between the two of them. She timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Oh, and she turns the page! I'm gonna save this. That's just for me. There's my hand, right? Is there a way to, like, take the window off? Questions for later. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Huh? Oh. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Oh, it changed. Oh boy. Oh, try pressing H. Oh! Just gonna. Thanks. Okay. I don't mind being patient. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. I notice I'm changing the pronunciation of Yuri. Yuri, whatever. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so that's what's the word? Considerate. She's probably much faster. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. This guy. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. She remains silent for a moment. Is it? Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant it's kind of cute. Oh, she's getting pissed! Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Close on top of my thumb. I'm gonna... Yep, overwrite. Alright. Guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Dang! He knows what he's doing. Does this look like a face of... Nope. I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? Alright. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back. What about bookmarks? Guy? Come on. Yeah, bookmarks are a thing, man. I'll just go in order. I think that's what they intended. Do you? I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I think because it knows that it was a bit more tailored to her taste. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. She's lying. She's gonna hang herself. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? That's what she said. Well, whatever. Happy poems. Sometimes sad poems. Sometimes a little bit of both. Neutral poems. Bittersweet poems. Oh, there we go. Bittersweet. Yeah. Bittersweet. Like the guy lives, but his girlfriend gets with another guy, but then he wistfully sees her walk by with her hubby and smiles because at least she's happy. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. I like happy the most. Yeah, okay. That's unexpectedly poetic. You're welcome. Okay. Bottles. Oh. Okay. This is that thing in the Nico Nico Doga or Mad, whatever. The thing that it's always her fan art. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. What? Okay. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. Oh wait, no, okay. This... Can't disrespect it like that, see. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. What? Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle in a starlight... Each bottle of starlight to make amends. Oh, okay. This didn't rhyme. But okay. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets and hiding in the nooks and the crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. What? Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts. In shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo inside. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, she's gonna kill herself. Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Did she? Monica's the best, right? I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Almost doesn't even begin to cut it. I'm overriding you. She's gonna get pissed. Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Ah, that tracks. Or for me anyway. But I keep track of things. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Natsuki! I liked your last one better. Why? What? A little more daring with this one, huh? Thanks. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. Okay. So the cow goes moo. People try. Thanks. Cute. See, you said cute, but then you got mad at her for calling. Oh, this bitch. Whatever. I guess that's one way to look at it. No, it's not. I learned something. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably... Oh my god! This bitch is crazy! Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. One of her friends starts to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna oh! She's talking about Yuri. Oh my god. No, of course not. Yeah, you hate Yuri's guts. That's the message. Do you know people like that? How you mean when you say everyone, you mean how Yuri thinks that your poems are cute? Nope. Nope. I mean, yeah, but not like you. You clearly want her to... Oh, man. She's gonna send her a text message like, you should kill yourself. And then Yuri's gonna be like, oh, but what does Chris think? And she's gonna be like, Chris told me to tell you for him. And I'm gonna be like, what? Well, you're right. I mean, she is, but... Okay. Soka. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Or maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Sweaty? Used to what? It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes in and collects her thoughts. I know that she likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Really? I don't believe that. Do you really think that? Again, she nods. Huh. Even your close friends? She doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. What? I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. No, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Yeah. If I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Huh. Different people, huh? Save menus a crap load of tabs. Yeah, I saw. It's easy for me to just, keep it at these 6. I don't really feel like going over. If I should maybe move this to like a Yuri page. Huh, it's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for strange interests? For a strange interest? Ah, oh no. They're fighting. Yeah, she was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. Yeah, sounds like you two have that in common. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Hi. Well, this and that. A masterpiece, huh? I wouldn't count on that. Oops, that was my fan. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Thanks. Ooh. Thanks for the ooh. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Yeah. You could almost say I'm going for the Yuri route. Sorry, Monica. But they're all Monica route, aren't they? I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Sure. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. You play The World Ends With You? Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Save Buffsky for page 9, Monica Scenes for page 10. Okay. Is that like an Easter egg type of thing, or is that just your recommendation? No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Check how many save pages that there are. Oh. Ha! I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Then what's the right question? Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even tip about writing? What am I even talking? It begins, doesn't it? It begins. I'm gonna put this on a whole separate page, actually. Just cause. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. Okay. I'm getting really uneasy. Fire Emblem resets in like 23 minutes. I can get orbs. I can try to do another pull for Sedith. I already have Flame and Shamir. I don't really care for Catherine. Sorry, Catherine fans. Whatever. Performing? What? Oh, okay. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Yo, her arm is red. Yo, guys, her arm is red. Her sleeve, what? Guys. Oh, okay, never mind. Wait. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna just. Okay. I'm colorblind, so like, for me to catch that, it's just kind of. I know something's up. I know something's up. Okay, but okay, then okay, maybe it's just shadowing because she lifted her thing and now it's not. Okay, maybe it's just for like the implication. Do you want to share that with others? Inspire them? The red tint on the eyes. On who? On Monica's? Like there? And I know Monica's always gonna have some type of demonic what? All of them. What? Oh, I see it. Oh, I see it. Oh shit. It begins. Oh, even Yuri. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. No, I guess you don't have a choice. Why don't we make a new poem? Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. I'm not feeling good about this. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Did it say anything about Natsuki? Nope. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was good. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, she wants to compete! Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Her voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As she gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when she gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed in her head. Inside her head. Excuse me. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. She snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give her the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that maybe snapping should have been the thing, because it's poetry. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Looks like she's down for the count. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. My meadow. This is the furthest I've ever gotten in this game, by the way. Each time I play this, it was always I get to the part where they walk home, and I stop, and then my attention goes to like Fire Emblem or my dog or something to watch or something. Sayori. Okay. She begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. She finishes and we applaud. Good job. What does that even mean? I swear to God, it's like a slick backhand. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Oh look, it's raising the bar. Singular wireless. Raising the bar. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Thanks. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Natsuki, get up there! I embarrassed myself. Okay, I think that's just okay. I think it is just a shadow. Shading. Shadow. Shading. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. It's called... Yeah, because you're presenting. Jump, huh? Okay. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. Do you, Natsuki? Do you? I kind of relate to that. Well, I don't know. I'm confident with public speaking, so I don't really have a preference. I've never been in a debate before. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. Oh, sick. Yeah, no problem. Wait. Yeah, okay, I'm just... Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Ah, no wonder. Sayori fumbles with her words. Huh? What kind of a question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would walk home with Yuri. I would save game. I would walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... That's such a nice way to put it. Oh my god. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? Oh my god. No, this is where it starts. That has nothing to do with what I just said. Yeah. Jeez. there's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. What? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Everyone is different, and nobody in the club is a replacement for you. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? What? Am I gonna choose another one? Okay, misery. Damn! Heart. Variance. Entropy. Explode. Infinite. Unrestrained. Starscape. Unending. Incongruent. Agonizing. Melancholy. Desire. Horror. Raindrops. Aura. Determination. Kiss? Oh, that's her. Waterfall. Oh! Judgment. I know what I'm about. I'm gonna lose track of all my save files, so I'm just gonna put this here. Yes, overwrite that save. Aw, man. What? Okay. Don't worry, I just walked in too. She was, though. Oh. You sound like Sayori all of a sudden. Squid. Do they? I don't know. I don't live there. Or do I? I'm Chris, so. Is it? Monica. What? We just gonna skip over that? Okay. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Hey. I'll wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Huh? Is everything alright? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Sayori shows me a big smile. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Yeah, she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Huh? Eh? What? No way. Sayori, it's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different it's not any different now than it always has been. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. Yuri. I'll just say Yuri from now on. Yuri sounds too try-hard. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere with this. Like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation of her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Relax, you didn't even do anything. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell what I was thinking? That I was thinking like that? I see. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Yo, man, his dialogue is so try-hard trying to get into her pants, man. It's really not that big of a deal. Or it kind of reminds me more... the most this kid reminds me of is Kion from The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Except the way I'm kind of portraying him is kind of just like, meh. Rather than Kion is like, meh. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Yeah, she seems a little off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Yeah? It's not that, I just don't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Dark Phoenix was an okay movie. No relation, I just wanted to... So you think that there might be something behind it after all? Yeah, nah. Kion wasn't ever this desperate for us, though. Kion was just kind of like, and so it is. I mean, yeah. She's over there. I'm assuming she's over here, and Monica's kneeling right here. And that chair is where Natsuki read. I'm just kidding. I guess that was the case. I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Whoa. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Damn, this guy. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Not at all. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. I might as well walk with you. Yeah. Yeah? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. That's... My mouth gapes. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. Oh. Yuri. No, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Because nothing you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Is as bad as you make it, okay? Is as bad as you make it seem. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Okay. Yuri lifts her head. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Yeah. Anything is fine. She sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. You really do this properly, don't you? Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? Perhaps I will. She fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Measuring? They're not like in a bag. Well, this is Japan. This is different. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Gotcha. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. This is me stretching. Stretch, stretch. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch her pour a cup of tea for each of us. Yeah? Why is that? Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Sit. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. We sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Deal. Oh, she slides closer until her shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? She was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. She hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. Damn, he's horny. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Are you sure? Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. Are you sure? Oh. I should save that to the other thing. I'll do that. Okay, I'll put it on. Okay, I'll just yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that there too. Just cause. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Oh, that's a nice little touch. I'll just, bloop. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. I'll just, boop. Her expression suddenly breaks. She looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. And that's all it was. Oh, I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Wait. Ooh. Oh. I can see that. I don't like that the shimmer is going away. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus now. Or that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't even avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Breaths? Breaths? I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay. Oh! What? What a way to bring us back. Do 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 do. Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. What page is that? Okay, page 2 is choices. Important choices. Page 3 will be Yuri backgrounds. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Sayori. What's up? What's your poem about, dog? Oh, thanks. I can already tell you don't like it. Yep. Not for you. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Yeah, I totally did. I picked all her words. I mean, I think I picked 1 or 2 of the others, but nah. Maybe. Well. Wait, you can hear the keys. Hang on. Do. Right? No, okay. It's whatever. Of course I am. I swear to God, the music is off. It's pressing 2 keys at a time, and it's not even like in harmony. I'm not in music anymore, but wait, but now it's not. Now it's normal again. Is there something wrong? Okay, just tell me if you need anything. Worries harder. If you insist. Wait, what about your poem? What? Before I say anything else, she cheerfully walks out of the room. But what about reading the poem? Meh. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden. Eh? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place.
Damn, at least he honest though.
Bam. I can really feel the emotions. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Yuri gently smiles to herself. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you've never even shared with anyone. It's kind of a shame. What do you mean? Yuri smiles sadly. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh. People say that about you? But I haven't really done anything. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will the sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. Nice. You say it like you didn't even want to write about it. I see. She didn't even let me read her poem, so I don't have much to contribute. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Monica. Hi. Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Thanks. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. I noticed that too. When she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. I hope you didn't mean that in a bad way. Eh? You completely misunderstood. No, you're not. Wait, really? Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Last adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. Oh, Jesus Christ. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Yeah! Why is that? You mean one-dimensional? Oh, Monica's writing tip of the day. Everyone get ready. Boop. Wait, no, this is like big choices. Whatever. I'm gonna just... whatever. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It's really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. Excuse me. Is that really advice? Wait, did she? Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Huh? Catchphrase. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. And she actually said she wasn't feeling so well and went home early. Feeling too well. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with her. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? What did she say? What? No, don't gloss up. I asked a question. Oh. Oh no. She did it like that on purpose. Wait, hold on. Where do I want to put this? Yeah, let's put it right there. I don't remember what's in this window, but I'm gonna just... God, my organization is kind of hectic. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. The one who is truly useless. Ah, that's... Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. Oh my god. Oh dear. Of course. This is big decision time, boy time. Big boy decision time, boy time. I clearly wanna, but for the sake... Oh god. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go with eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm gonna do this with my eyes closed. Ah! Okay, I cheated at the last... I opened my eyes just a bit. I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. I mean, that makes sense. Wait, what was Monica doing again? Pamphlets? She's doing decorations. You're no, wait, baking is... Whatever. I'm doing a Yuri route. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Me? guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. Interested to see how it'll turn out. Enunciate, enunciate. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because she always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki at the door as they chat between each other. Hmm? Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? Alright then. We exchange phone numbers. Excuse me. Yeah? My house? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one to go into your house since I'm the one helping you. Alright, in that case it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much anyway, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. Wait, why did I do that? I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Words. Maybe it's time to sleep soon. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you? You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. She thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows. I will save there. Plop right there. And I'm gonna end it there, because I'm tired now. Alright, thanks for watching, whoever's watching. I'm gonna update the thumbnail tomorrow. Hopefully. Stream more of this. Yeah. Later.